business on my own, cause you ain't right, and that's I don't condone. I got homies behind the wall wishing they was home. They got jammed up.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Godden with Charles Davis. And
always got to kick off first.
Your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But how about this for efficiency? Top 10 in career NFL passer rating. And he's one of the top 5 winningest quarterbacks in NFL history. That's pretty darn good.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Come on, Jacksonville, baby.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Oh.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, nice joke.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
All right, Pittsburgh, I hear you.
There. You just see the
I see you,
receiver
Pittsburgh.
run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground.
Not this time. Not this
To the
time.
sideline and make a catch.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
He sure was.
Down he goes.
Made him as soon as he got the damn ball.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he finds McDonald.
Damn.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it.
Yeah, he's perfect so far.
Oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive.
Yeah, come here, boy.
So far. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
Pittsburgh moving his ball, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that
Come here.
going absolutely nowhere as he's
baby.
belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, almost a pick.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive.
Almost
That's
had
a throw
an
we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Sure do.
Not
Like
only was
I had
the
that
call
back.
spot, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Touchback.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. And now a look at the offense for Jacksonville.
Let's take a look at tight end Austin Seferian-Jenkins, or ASJ as his friends and all announcers like to call him because it's a whole lot easier. 2nd tight end drafted in 2014, but production was really lacking until 2017 with the New York Jets. Had 50 catches, which was more in his 2+ combined years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Come on, y'all. Can we convert? Can we convert? I don't know.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw.
What the call? Oh, come on.
It's loose. And the offense
My
will
man
cover
Speed.
this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
Lord have mercy.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
Man, that's a blown. I don't know what happened, man.
away from him.
I mashed the button. He wouldn't throw the ball.
Execute what they're supposed to do.
Oh, what the hell happened?
Usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach
He ain't going
can
nowhere.
hang in there and not try and force something.
It ain't
They can put your
happening.
team in some jeopardy.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
In the first quarter.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. More from Jacksonville after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
They might go down on this one. I don't know. We'll see.
Now Roethlisberger.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
going to be incomplete.
Nice to get in his face, baby.
Miles Jack able to knock that one away.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
So With a
Go
failure
for a
to
zone
connect
this
on
time.
second down, that leaves them staring up here.
Go
at
for
a
the zone
3rd and
defense.
8. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Ah, no.
It's
No,
Rodgers.
you didn't get it,
And he'll
baby.
be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Nope,
The
didn't get it.
completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone.
Man, why can't
they
y'all
catch
kick the
it,
ball straight?
And then they can make a big play.
Damn
They
it, man.
create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field
Nice
again.
run
So
for that.
he's not
Nice
picking
one.
up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up. Looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there in his wake. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Oh, a battle for it here,
Nice one.
and this will be caught.
Yeah, baby, yes.
24 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Damn.
Leonard Fournette slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Play action. Now it's Bortles. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st
in
and
the
10,
red zone, baby.
right at the 40. On play action, it's Bortles.
Again, baby.
He finds a man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the
Another
30.
2 first downs back-to-back.
Another first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling
Nice to drag those feet.
comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Bortles now on first down. Safarian Jenkins has it.
Yes.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Yes,
Austin
baby.
Safarian Jenkins.
Yes.
29 yards. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
That's right.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
That's right. But it ain't over yet. Got a long ways to go. Don't get excited just yet. Just one touchdown in the first quarter. Well, second quarter.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
I don't know why.
And it comes out
I
to the
would have ran it.
25-yard line. Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game.
Stop that run.
Change formations, change
Don't
where
give
he
no room
lines
to
up,
run.
put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is caught by
Nope,
Antonio
no first down, though.
And he'll get it up near the 35,
Almost.
right at the 34 here. 6 yards
Hey,
is
they'll
the
probably
pickup,
get it.
and that'll lead to a
I'm
third
pretty sure they
down.
will.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Madden 19 RX 2080, 1080p, high settings.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
I'm going to go with a
before
safety
coach's
blitz.
2-minute drill.
And the Steelers
Yeah,
on
I'm
third
gonna try
down.
to-
Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh,
Wide open receiver.
well, why did I do that?
And they've got him well across midfield.
I
Down to
regret
the
calling
40
that safety
before it's
blitz
all
now.
said and done.
That was stupid,
A
man.
good pickup there, 26
Yeah, that was.
yards.
Thus far,
That
it
was
hasn't been a
stupid
real
as hell
fun
calling
half
safety
for
blitz.
them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know
Damn,
can
nice one.
work and finally
Who
getting
that?
it
Antonio
done.
Brown?
Give him 9
Antonio
there on the
Brown.
first down completion. That last catch short of the
Let's try
marker
on
by
the
just
smoke.
a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Ben to throw it
Oh,
in.
yeah, baby.
As he
Get that pressure on
releases
him.
it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental
Yeah, I
defense
got
thus
him that
far,
time.
and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Here's
Oh,
Roethlisberger to
no.
throw. Jacksonville's
No,
pass defense
field goal.
won't serve. 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And his kick is
Oh,
good.
I thought he
Didn't hit
missed
it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner.
Well, you didn't
right?
score.
Wave the flag. That's good.
Kept you out of
They
end
got
zone,
points,
Pittsburgh.
And now, as you said, they've got something to
I
build
kept you
on
out.
as they get ready for the second half.
No, 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 no.
Fielded
You
about a
going
yard
right.
deep. Runs through the
Damn it.
contact. And an excellent return there as he's up
Oh,
to the
yeah.
35 and make it the
I almost ran it
40-yard
back.
line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Jaguars offense now heads
What's
back
the running-
onto the
running
field.
play?
They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get
Yeah,
at
back
least a little
inside.
bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Fights through and now a crease.
Uh-oh.
40, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there, 60 yards.
Damn.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel
wow,
of
I didn't expect that.
their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Lambo on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away.
You going to dine it or run it?
This is taken about 7
He
yards
thought
deep.
about it.
And no run
Changed his
back
mind.
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots
Yo, I'm sorry I
onto
keep
the
coughing. I
field.
got a cold,
He's just
man.
been looking
Trying to
for
fight
some
this cold.
space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin
That's
it
why I
on
keep
him or
coughing.
the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a
I
threat.
was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Roethlisberger throw. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's
Damn it.
loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Damn, he had a fumble. I didn't know he fumbled the ball. I thought he just dropped it.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in by James Washington. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And McDonald here over the middle.
Damn.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the Steelers getting another first down on a bit of a roll. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger.
Nope.
Throw complete there. Rodgers.
Not here.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half.
Get the ball back.
So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments.
Look at that, he
that
get
might
picked
be
off,
made
bro.
Defensively. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you gotta remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, 1959,
Did he flick the ball back?
That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Ah.
Big third down play there for the Jags. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew it was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
I get you off his back foot.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette.
Yes.
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Man, he don't never run the ball.
No
I don't know why, though.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes
damn it. I was right there.
Shocker.
Damn, I was right there.
And try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On second down, Roethlisberger over the middle here to Brown.
Damn nice. That's a nice one there.
Getting this one up to about the 35.
Nice one, 20-year-old.
Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than
leave somebody open.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to.
Come here.
Even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Again, it's Connor.
Oh, yeah, still got him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Roethlisberger.
Damn.
He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Damn it.
And
Nice
finally brought down at the 43.
Nice. All right.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
Ah, come here.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Telvin Smith pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. And they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown.
Damn it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in the season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Can they get it in? Can Pitts get it in?
He'll get it up the middle.
Nope.
And he
Still
will
ain't.
maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there.
Baby.
That'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because
man, I was right there.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Damn it, man.
Vance McDonald.
Right.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
They might go for onside kick.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I know they did. I thought they were going to try an onside kick, but they didn't.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here.
Really?
Put this bad boy away.
It's caught inside the 25.
Yes.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yay.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, they're like, man, you throwing that sucker, ain't you? Yeah, I am.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Green 80. Green 80.
Fournette, a first down carry. And now running right through it. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a
That was my
fine
microphone.
line it is
Pop
about
it.
what they're trying
Stop
to get
it.
done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Bortles to throw. That is caught
Yes.
right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars
well, I guess it's all over.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
all right, y'all,
it's a
put this
whole
game
lot
away.
better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Being chased, now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose,
wow.
But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
The hell was that? Yeah, he did fumble the ball all right. Yep. Too bad y'all got it back.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
All right.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's nice.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And his throw is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, No more. They're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he finds McDonald.
Oh, damn it.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
We got this game, y'all. Ain't nothing to worry about. We got this.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, we got this game on, y'all.
Again, it's Fournette. Spins by. And now running right through it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Told you got this game on.
The 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So a good run by Fournette.
I'm just going to keep running the ball. I ain't going to pass nothing. Just going to keep running.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Y'all ain't got no more.
With a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Y'all ain't got no more, Pittsburgh. That's your last one.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
Yep.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
I'm going to let the clock run down. I'm going to play clock, rather. Because they ain't got no more timeouts, no way. Let the clock run down. Let it run down.
The pitch to Fournette.
Damn it.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out,
game over.
Teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
You sure do.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.